What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. I want to say thank you so much for the support that I have gotten so far. It feels like it's been a while since I've recorded, and it kind of has. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks, so I decided to just go ahead and make a video today because I miss recording. I love talking to y'all. A topic that is going to be very prominent in my channel and I'm always going to go back to is relationships, just because in life we have to go through relationships, whether that's a relationship with like your boyfriend, a marriage, anything like that. Friendships are considered relationships. Relationships with your teachers, relationships with your parents, your siblings, all of these things are very important, and it's something that we can't live without. We're going to have relationships in life, so I think it's very important to always talk and touch on these subjects because we all go through it. This is something that it's not going to change. That's what God put us here for. That's why we have so many people in the world, because I think that we were meant to have relationships, to have friendships, to meet new people. And these are things that I like to do, so I talk about them on here. And I just feel like a topic that I should touch on today is about insecurities, about being jealous. It's kind of a touchy subject for me because I have had times in my life, and I'm speaking on myself, I've had times in my life where I've been insecure, where I've been jealous, where it has taken over. There's a song in Spanish, and I think it's called Monstruo. I can't really think of the name of it. I'll have to look it up and probably link it down below. But it talks about jealousy and insecurities and how it is a monster at the end of the day. When you're really facing something like that, when being insecure is an actual problem for you, or being jealous is an actual problem for you, it's like a monster has taken over you. Sometimes it's not even recognizable. It happens so quick, and we have to learn how to take responsibility for that, especially when you're in a relationship or when it happens in your friendships, when you're jealous of your friends. And let me just put that out there, that's not okay. It's not okay to be jealous of your friends. It's not okay to be jealous in relationships, because what that boils down to are your insecurities that you have within yourself. Now remember, how you treat other people is a direct reflection of how you feel inside about yourself. So if you're treating people ugly, if you are lying to people, if you are jealous of people, clearly you have internal issues that you need to work on with yourself. And I say all of this to say that we all face it. We all deal with this, whether we want to recognize it or not. It's still something that we deal with. We're human, we're imperfect. There have been times where I've been super insecure about things that I can't handle, or things that are out of my control. And it's about stuff that's so stupid and petty, and it's like, why is this affecting me so much? And you have to do a reflection on yourself. And I think that we should all do that. There was a time where, honestly, y'all, it's kind of hard to talk about. It's a little embarrassing, where I had an issue, and every day I would wake up thinking about it, and I'll be like, oh my god, it was really bothering me for months. And I had this class at school, and the school that I go to is very Christian based. I was raised up as a Christian, so all of my beliefs are based on Christ and the Bible, and morality and all of that plays a part in how I think, how I feel, what I do in my life. So we're in class talking about basically being humbling yourself, or God humbling you. And I felt like that situation right there went hand in hand with our topic in class. And I really feel like it was God giving me this message, because I'm in business class, y'all. I wasn't in chapel, I wasn't in a religion class, I was in a class for my business major. And we started talking about being humble and listening to God and trying to humble yourself. And I took all of that as a lesson, And that night I had to do a self-reflection, and it took me about 30 minutes to 2 hours, honestly, because it all happened in class and out of class. You guys, I cried, and I was like, you know what? This is so true. This whole issue was something that I brought into myself. I put this in my head. I planted that seed of insecurity and jealousy and basically evil, because that's what it is. Insecurities and jealousy, it's all evil. You know, it's nothing but the devil, and I will say that all day long. Blame the devil, honey. But yes, it's very important to dig deeper to see what the issue is. And it's also important to treat people right. We're all human. We're all going through something. We all have issues in life. Why are you walking around with a stink face with this other person that didn't do nothing to you? They didn't do anything to you. You're just mad. You're mad at how your life is going. You're mad at that you're insecure, that you're jealous, but you're not doing anything to sit down and actually fix it, to fix this issue that you're having within yourself. And that's very important, to take responsibility over your life. And I talked about this before. We should really think about our actions. We should think about how we treat other people, and we need to see what we can do to be better, because the work that goes into trying to be a better person never stops unless you want it to stop. Trying to be better, doing better, putting forth the effort to be better is extremely important. And this is a lifelong process, y'all. Facing your monsters inside of you, facing your fears, facing your insecurities, facing your jealousy issues, facing everything. At the end of the day, you are in control of your life, and you have to take responsibility for that. Another thing that was on my mind was relationships, y'all. I was talking about relationships with your significant other. I had to close my eyes for this. I had to. I saw a post, and I don't know it word for word, but I did see a post, I think this morning, when I was scrolling on Facebook. You know, that's all I do. It was something about, you're not supposed to teach your boyfriend how to be your boyfriend. Don't tell him you want roses. Don't tell him that you want to talk to him. Don't tell him to text you every morning. Because if he loves you, a man that loves you will do everything in their power to make you happy. Ladies, do not listen to that. Men that are watching this, do not listen to that advice. That is terrible advice. It sounds good. It sounds good when you're not in a relationship, because you're like, oh yes, they should know what I want. No, ma'am. No. Nobody is going to know what you want, because it's all in your head. In order for someone to know what you're thinking, you have to come out, unless you're dating someone that reads minds. And I don't think that's very common. You're not going to find someone that reads your mind, y'all. You have to communicate. You have to tell a person what you like. Listen to me here. Listen. If you have a child and you are raising your child, what do you tell them? You tell them everything that they should know, right? You teach them how to act, how to bathe, what you like. You're basically making a mold of what you want when you're raising a child. Now, say that this child is 2 years old and they're still doing things that they have no business doing. Well, y'all have to understand it's a process, and it's the same thing in a relationship. I have said this before in a video, and I'm going to say it again. I'm going to repeat myself many, many, many times, because I feel like this is very important. Don't go into a relationship, a friendship, or anything expecting somebody to know exactly what you want. Life is a blueprint. Life is something that you have to put together for yourself. And when you get into a relationship, how is that new person in your life going to know exactly what you want? They're not. That's something that you have to tell them. They have to learn you the same way that you have to learn them. And that's important to know too. Things should not be one-sided. Everything should be together. Everything has to be done together. There should be mutual agreements. That's what makes a relationship work. Communication. Now, if you have been communicating an issue or something that you want happening for months now and they're still not getting the memo, then you leave. Then you let them know, and then that's when you get a little more aggressive, because for months now you've been telling them what you want, what you like, what would you prefer, and they're not listening to you. Then that's when you really start fussing about it, or you just pack your bags and you leave. Why are you still there if they're not paying attention to you, if they don't have your best interests at heart? It's not fair to you, And honestly, they don't deserve you. At that point, they don't deserve you. And that's something that you have to learn. You have to put yourself at a higher pedestal, and you have to respect what you like. Because if you don't respect what you like, how is someone else going to respect you? If you don't value yourself, do you think that you're going to get valued? And the answer is no. And this is not coming from an uppity viewpoint or, anything like that. These are just simple standards. These are simple standards that everyone should have. Number one thing is to value yourself. And once you show that you value yourself, someone else should value you as well. Everyone around you should value you. Everyone around you should respect you because you respect yourself. And this is just simple life skills. Like this is just what happens. And if after you have done everything in your power to be respected, to be valued, to try to explain to someone what you like and what you prefer, and nothing is getting done, that's when you leave. You don't sit there and give CPR to a dead situation. And I know that that's a quote that everybody knows. You don't sit down and give CPR to a dead situation, because what happens? Nothing happens at all. You're stuck putting your energy into something that will never work. And that's just the hard, honest truth. I don't know how else to put it. So that was my video for today. That's me just ranting on about what's been on my mind. I think the next video I'm going to touch on friendships, the importance of them, and what kind of friends you have around you. So stay tuned for that one. Is the person that you call your best friend really your best friend? Do they really have your best interest at heart? Or are you the only one putting in effort? Touchy topic. Something to really think about. So I'll see y'all the next time I record. Hopefully it'll be sometime this week, and hopefully by the next time I post a video, I will have a setup that you guys will see instead of my car. I really enjoy recording in my car because it's so quiet, it's so peaceful in here. I feel comfortable in my vehicle, but I really want to give y'all a really nice setup. I really hope to start topics that will create some buzz, have us talking, have us communicating under the comments down below. And also I want to have like little segments. Like I want to of course do videos with Dede, which is my boyfriend. He always has really nice informative topics to talk about. I want to talk about financials. I want to talk about having credit and the importance of it. I know that I'm going to do challenges with Dede and Aria, of course they gotta be on my channel. So yes, and also tea time with my best friend, because we always have so much to talk about. We always have so many topics back to back. Literally our conversations last about an hour of just topics. So I think y'all would really enjoy to listen to what we have to say, and I hope that y'all stick with me on this journey on YouTube. So I want to say thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe, like this video, click the bell for notifications, and comment down below. Tell me what you want to hear, what you want me to talk about. Let's continue the book club. Like I have so many ideas for books. But I just want to say thank you so much for the support that I've been getting. I am at over 100 subscribers, and I'm so freaking excited, y'all. Like it just makes me so happy, and I think I reached that around my birthday. So that was a wonderful birthday present, is that I have over 100 subscribers. So y'all please stay in touch with me. I love communicating with y'all. I feel like I have so many virtual friends, and it's a really good, rewarding feeling in my heart. So thanks so much, and I will see y'all in the next video.